Hello everyone! Today we are gonna study all about Aji in 3-3. Why to get into 3-3 right now, even though black has two more stones into the corner. But I think this is one of the common shape. You might have seen it before, so we will study about this Aji. In the middle game, you will see this move quite often. So watch the money, how white can use, how black need to protect. You can study everything. Okay, basically black can answer with a block here, and now you may want to know how white can save this one stone. I can show you about the Kosumi first. If white just want to save here, black has to block here, and when you want to save with the tiger's mouth, and black can just capture like this. And even though you want to make, it isn't possible to make two eyes, and white best move should be here, and you can just surround here and try to hana here. And cut, you have to just keep escape. Then white cannot surround the black. In case if white has a much more stone like here outside, then that was possible. If you do the same way, like here, then when you cut here, if you have a more friend, finally black should have a capturing race with the ko. Then ko is quite successful. So now in the very late middle game, then you can use it. But normally I can say this is not possible to save. So how about hane here? This is actually better to make something. If I just block here, you can make ko. When I hane, then you can make the ko. Ko is quite successful, so black has to try to capture with this move. And when you save, but you have to remember, this is not possible to capture if white has played like this. And you have to just surround from outside, and I can hane. When you stretch, I can hane here. If you just accept here, then still you can make ko. When I make here, you can try to get it here. But this ko is very heavy. If white just capture, even though you place other play 2 times, the main point is that I can beat black again. So this ko is very heavy. So most of the time, instead of this ko, you can just accept with Atari and try to beat this one stone back. So if white has played here, then when you play here, even you lose all the corner, you got many things already in the side. So now I can say this result is not bad for black. You might be a bit confused. Why? How come I lost all of my corner? But now we have to count this area. Even there might be invasion again, and even this white get damaged, and white lost this point as well. So you have to include all the things. So I can say this is better for black, but still white can make something. Then what about white to fix the order? Then I want to do this first. I can do here. Then I can make the ko. But this time, black can just capture the white. Black has to attach here, and when white tiger's mouth, and now you shouldn't exchange this one. If you exchange, then white can just save easily. White can make all the sente and try to make it bigger. Then even though black surround from outside, I can make 2 eyes. Then what was wrong? As I told you, you shouldn't exchange and try to just stretch. If white exchange everything, and then when white plays here, please make sure you shouldn't just invade here. Now this is not working. Even you break here, white can make 2 eyes. For the life and death, if you want to capture your opponent, you have to press from outside first. That's the basic method. And even the white just block here, and you can invade here. Then now you can capture. So white is just captured easily. So it doesn't work. Then you can ask me, teacher, then I don't know how white can use. You just show me that is only for better for black. So normally, most of the time, white is just attached here. This is what we are using. The reason is if black just answer here, then you stretch here. If black doesn't answer anything, you can save back again. So black need to answer. The white did many things by sente. This is what white can do that. Compared to white just has a play Kosumi, just now that was much better. You made black to play here, and you made this one, something like this. Same as this result, just a little bit different. So now between this one and just black block here, I think it will be difference around over than 4 points. Actually, I didn't count detailedly, but this is quite big difference if you are playing the close game. So now when you do that, normally black has a two option. If black can't find any big place, then black can just play here. But sometimes then black's outside will be much better. Then black can just play this way and let white to save into the corner. White can make one time sente and try to save into the corner. So even black is losing all the corner, sometimes the black will chase the very, very big place. So in such kind of situation, you have to catch sente. And of course, you can think about bit this two stone as well, if you are thinking this is good enough. Just like why I'm saying that, if there are no any stone, something like this. And now you have a same happen. Just like, oh, I have to take this all away. Sorry, I make you quite confused, right? And now instead of white is going to lower side, white has played this Aji right now. And white wants to complete by sente. This is what he wants. But you realize that this is not the biggest. Then you have to try to catch up the sente. And when he tries to save here, now your group is not dangerous because if white jump here, you can make two eyes here. And if white just approach here, you can try to make eye shape at the center. So now you don't have to get the gote. You have to catch the sente and try to go to the lower side. This is what I'm talking about. So now, if you just want to remember simple variation, then you can just play inside. But most of the time, both are used. So sometimes outside value might be better as well. So now, you have to remember those variation. And there is one more. Sometimes you can try to capture this white stone with a stretch. If this white stone is captured, then now this is really good for black. But in this case, of course, white can save. Like nice move, and when black block here, even you can stretch. Block tiger's mouth is no problem to save, like this. And if black just want to try to capture, even you can jump outside. So now it doesn't run. Then what about another move? Black can try to capture the white like this. And white has to try to save. And black just need to keep capture. In the local area, life and death is impossible to save. But main point is if white just make all the sente and cut, now black cannot cover both area. Now black has to take here this group, just like this. And when white hasn't played here, you have to move out here. But even I attach here, you can't cover here. If you are answering here, I can hane, you cannot cut here. So which means black has to try to play here, and when I stretch, when you go out, I can surround here. It's impossible to have a capturing race. So now black is gonna be broken. So which time you can use this stretch? That is what I have to tell you. Now, for example, now is a black's turn. If white has played here, even though this is a one space jump, it's quite a big place. Because now this can make you to protect this corner. When white get in, now you can just stretch here. You can capture. So if white just wanna save into the corner, then you can try to play like this. Yeah, because you have one more friend here. If white just has press here, then you can just try to have a capturing race. Now is much comfortable to fight. Yeah, even I'm not sure whether you can just connect. If white really wants to save, maybe he can do that. But you know, most of the time now the situation that I made is very special, but most of the time it will not work. But now, especially this is working. Oh gosh, yeah. I didn't hope to make this variation, but just luckily it's like that. So most of the time it doesn't work anyway if you have a one stone here. So now, when you have a one stone, not just about this is, you can count about this one or this one. The Aji will be much clean. So white cannot think about such kind of move. Yeah. Is there something different method? I think now this is good enough. Yeah. If you have no friend, white can just try to push out like this. Yeah. But now you had a friend. So in such kind of situation, you can stretch here. Most of the time, you have to just block here. And you have to play that I show you. Yeah. If in case if white has a more stone outside, then as I told you, white can just try to save it directly like this. Yeah, and when black wants to capture, even black try to surround, then we can make the call. This is impossible for black. Black just need to try to make the call. Then white is successful. So even I show you the basic variation, then sometimes the RG pattern will be different. That's why I'm showing you more variation, even if this is a bit difficult. So I mainly you have to just try to understand about this variation, and if you can memorize naturally, that's good. But if you can't memorize, then don't be disappointed. If you understand, that that's okay. You know, we are playing by understanding, not by memorizing. So now you can use those methods in your actual game. Okay, today we can study until now, and thank you very much for watching my video. And if you liked and if you enjoyed, then please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.